From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, the show has an AL East matchup. It's the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. And on the hill today, Garrett Whitlock. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Well, he didn't want to go after him with the fastball at all in that at bat. Nothing but off-speed stuff. Even with all the changeups coming, somehow he was still early on the swing. So I think he had to be thinking it was only a matter of time until he saw some heat.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And it's gone. A solo shot. His 14th of the year. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And stepping in, the rookie left fielder, Brett Myers. I say you win.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Not even close there. 1-2 the count. And another ball. One out, bases empty. That one ripped. And it one-hops the wall. The throw in. And he'll pull into second safely.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So a man aboard here is Aaron Judge. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Missed with a changeup. 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit. Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Next offering is in for a strike. Myers leads off second with one gone in the inning. Not close with that one. 3-1 now.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with the middle of the
hammers that one, curling down the line and foul. Man at second. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. And ball 4, and Judge takes his walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The designated hitter, Jesus.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses, and 1-1. That's down and in.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Kicks and deals.
Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Left-hand batter waits. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
You know, Boog, it's been said these guys are savages in the box. You can see it right there with such tight plate discipline.
And now Bader up to the plate. On the ground to short. Hamilton. Off balance feed. There's 1. Over to first. Safe.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Swung on, popped up left side. Bregman is under it. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Back inside Fenway Park, getting the nod in this one, Max Fried. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Sliced hard but foul. The wind of the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. 1 gone, bottom half of the first.
Well, he just went right after him there. No messing around with the off-speed stuff. Here's my fastball. If you can hit it, go for it. 3 fastballs. See you later. Definitely builds your confidence out on the mound.
Rob Refsnyder stands in now and watches strike 1. Fried, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a sinker, a changeup, and he works in a slider. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Next offering upstairs.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
That one missed.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Myers hauls it in, and there's 2 away. As we check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these guys even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, he steps right in and continues with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes a pitch. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Offense held in check there. On to the second from Fenway Park. It's the Yankees 2 and the Red Sox nothing. Second inning set to go. Now it's going to be Ahmed Rosario. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
And the righty deals. Liner, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. Whitlock keeping him close. There's the strike. Late swing, fouled off.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
0-2 now. Outside.
2 strikes.
And a pitch. And a good eye there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The punch out there, and there's one down. So the lineup flips over. Oswaldo Cabrera now at the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
1 strike.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. The count 2-1. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position, and just one out.
He was all over that one. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
One away, runners at second and third. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Second and third, one away. Here in game one of this 3-game set. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Way
One ball,
outside.
2
And
strikes.
to count 1 and 2. Wouldn't
That's
chase
ball
that time.
The count is full.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
Now a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
That one to first. Can't glove it cleanly. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the out, but a run does score.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Walked his first time. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
And ball 1 to Judge.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
And another ball.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
That one not close. And now 3-0. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Lucas Giolito getting ready to go. Yankees up by 3 here at the top of the second. And he walked him.
Perfect.
Oh, this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Jesus Sanchez, the next to hit. He reached on a walk his first time. And fouled off. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. 1 runs in. Here comes the throw. Save. It's 5-0.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Manager out of the dugout now. And it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Garrett Whitlock gives way. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Lucas Giolito gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
First and second, 2 outs. And stepping in for the Yankees, Harrison Bader. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Here comes the Judge around third. 1 run is in. Now a relay to the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Everything came together for him. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. He's 0 for 1. Just missed. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And that is strike 1.
It might be time to choke up a little bit. Get that front foot down early. Maybe even just...
Runner takes off for third. Cut on and miss. And there's the third out. That'll do it for the inning.
When you get thrown out at third with 2 outs, you kind of want to keep on running. Not a great decision there as it ends the inning.
Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. Free back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Up the middle, and that chance handled. Over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Now batting Jarren Duran. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one misses, and it's 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time. The lefty fires. That one a little bit high. Counts full, 3-2. Stays alive. Kicks and fires. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter, but he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. No throw, he's in there safely. In the air out towards right center. Sizes this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. Throw, and it gets away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Cedane.
Here's the center fielder, Cedane Rafaela. 2 hits and 4 at bats during yesterday's ball game. That clips the corner.
0-1's the count.
Strike on the inside corner. 0-2 now.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close. 2 outs. Up and in. 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Duran at third with 2 away. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. 1 left for the Red Sox. They continue to trail 7-0. And we're back on to the third inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells.
Austin Wells.
The wind of the pitch. In the air on the infield. Bregman settles under it. Makes the grab, one away. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry.
Now batting, the shortstop.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And that's in there for strike one. Giolito, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
Nope. That's inside.
The Yankees up big in this one. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. On the ground to the left. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And now Whit Merrifield. Just missed. Man at first, one away. Right through there for a strike. Righty delivers.
That's in. Ball 2.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Abreu settles under this one, and it's caught for the out. Oswaldo Cabrera stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Cabrera.
That one lifted to left, and that'll fall for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Now here is Jazz Chisholm Jr. He was late there. Strike 1. Popped in the air, left field. Durant hauls it in to end the inning. Yanks strand a pair, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Back here at Fenway, now here is Connor Wong. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. Fought off foul.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Foul ball. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Lifted in the air, right field. That one gets down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside.
Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw to second, out.
Wow. Well, this is a real momentum killer after the leadoff single. Tried to steal second base on the first pitch. Defense was all over it. Nicely done from behind the plate with the catch and throw. Then a quick tag before he reaches the base.
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the last half of the third. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Hamilton batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Ground ball left side. Oh, great stop. Fires to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Boom, that's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
2 outs, runner at first. Rob Refsnyder up next for the Red Sox. That one the other way, and that's just foul. Right through there for a strike. Now he breaks his bat. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And the Red Sox leave one. Not going their way. It's 7-0. As we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Yankees, Brett Myers. The wide to kick the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Here comes Aaron Judge. That's in there. Strike one. You know, we talk so much about how guys prepare for a start. For Giolito, one of the things that's really cool, he actually uses scouting reports and then plays MLB The Show to execute how he's going to go about attacking hitters. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. So the night before his start, he effectively goes over the lineup he anticipates he's going to face and plays the game. So he goes through an entire opposing lineup on MLB The Show, utilizing his own scouting report the team provided. 2-1 on Judge. For Giolito, it actually is an idea that kind of came together with his buddy Max Fried. They played together in high school in Los Angeles, and they're not sure who started it first, but in 2019, they each began to go over scouting reports using MLB The Show. The pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
He swings and fouls one off. Myers at first, one gone. Swung on, belted. That's back there. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Now batting,
I tell you what, this is a really cool feeling when you can make that kind of catch over the shoulder. Doesn't happen very often. It's not easy, but he made it look easy right there. Nice job.
Man at first, and next for New York, Harrison Bader. That
Ball
one
right
outside, and that's ball one. Two outs. Right through there for a strike. And here it comes. There goes the runner. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A gigantic blast. His 7th home run of the season. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Base is empty with 2 away. Austin Wells getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, this tends to happen more often in this park than others, and that short fence is just so inviting for hitters. You see a lot of balls bounce over for an automatic double when no one can run it down.
Man at second here with 2 away. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ahmed Rosario. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Wells around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 10-0.
Picks himself up an RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
And now here is Whit Merrifield, and that one hops the wall, and he's got a double.
Now batting, third baseman.
So the batting order turns over. Now the third baseman, Oswaldo Cabrera. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Just missed.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
He takes it on his own. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Yankees 10 and the Red Sox nothing. Back here at Fenway Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Rafael Devers. And a pitch. And a strike on the outside edge.
Yeah, and here's a fun stat on Devers. He's at his best when he's hitting homers and doubles, and by the time he was 26 years old, Devers already had over 150 home runs and more than 200 doubles. He's just the 15th player in baseball history with those kinds of numbers at that age. He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
3.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a quick out, number 1.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Bregman takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
So, Boog, you went to college in this town. What was it like for you being a college student and having the opportunity to bounce over here to Fenway Park and see some games?
Yeah, in fact, 1990, a couple of college classmates and I, we were in college. We bought standing room tickets, and then the next night got a chance to see the Red Sox clinch the East against the White Sox in that sliding catch in the corner by Tom Verdansky. The Red Sox would end up losing to the Oakland A's in the playoffs, but that's one of the things that I'll think about in terms of memories from going to college and going to Fenway. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
On the ground to first. And that one handled. A flip to the pitcher covering. They don't come much closer than that. Bang, bang play to end the inning. Red Sox go down quietly. They're down 10-0. Righty reliever out of the pen, Austin Adams.
Number 29.
And he's coming in to pitch on 4 days rest right here. And that might not be a factor at all in terms of being rusty, but he should definitely be well rested.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. The pitch. That one hit to right. Abreu should have this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting. Left
What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
And another ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
The right fielder, number 99.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. At the belt and fires. Not even close there. Now 2-0. And the right-hander deals. And that one gets past the catcher. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Right down to shoot, and it's 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Man at second. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-hander kicks, deals. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Jesus Sanchez stepping in now for the Yankees. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And out of here. He shoots one out to right. Home run number 20 on the year, and they boost their lead. It's 12-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
So 2 down. Harrison Bader stepping in now for the Yankees. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Just missed.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And that extends the inning. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 1 for 3. Bader runs. Pitch is high. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
The Yanks up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. So 2 balls and no strikes.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2-1 now. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. Slider misses outside. The other way. Durant pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. Last half of the 5th coming up. Back after this on the show. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. And a pitch.
Abreu.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Rafaela.
And stepping in for Boston, Cedane Rafaela. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, catcher, Connor.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And he's already singled in this game. That's in there. That's strike one.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Caught him looking for the K. Down in order go the Red Sox. Hasn't been their day. It's 12-0. Back here in Boston, top six. Now it's the shortstop, Ahmed Rosario.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
Adams back to work. Swings and misses. 0-1. Rosario in his 7th season, 28 years old. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. Way out front for strike two. The shortstop takes the ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Merrifield, the next to hit, takes ball one. The next pitch misses, and it's 2-0. And he deals. Just missed.
Outside.
Here's a 3-0. And that's too high, ball four.
Speaking of walks, did you see anything special during your walk into the ballpark today? I know you like to take in all the surroundings.
I just love interacting with the people. It's just fun to connect. I mean, as I was headed up to the booth, one guy shouted at me, "Make sure to say hi to Kenny." Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Center field, Rafaela under it, makes the grab for the second out.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Adams throws over. Merrifield dives back in. Strike one.
0-1.
Merrifield leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, left side. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Yankees 12 and the Red Sox nothing. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it's the second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
The second baseman, Romy Gonzalez.
The wind and the pitch. Bounce to the left side. Rosario zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over. David Hamilton digs in now. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge getting an angle on it. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Rob.
2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Rob Refsnyder. Splits the plate, strike 1. 2 down, nobody on here in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now a 2-out opportunity for Rafael Devers.
Now batting, first baseman.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he takes a strike.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
2 outs and a foul ball. And Devers hits that one. Bader should have it. And makes the grab. That is the inning. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Josh Winkowski.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Here's the left fielder, Brett Myers. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The pitch. That just misses, and that's ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Brennan Bernardino, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. Righty to the plate. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's the first out, the top of the 7th.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact.
There's a swing and a drive. And it bangs off the monster. Now he turns and heads for second. The relay throw. Not in time. It's a double.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field. So that definitely felt good.
One down. Now up is the Yankees DH, Jesus Sanchez. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Up against the wall and brings it in. Runner tags at second, applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play. Long throw for the third out. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. Yankees 12 and the Red Sox nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I didn't think he got it off the bat, but the wind made it a lot more interesting than expected. Nice job of the center fielder. Puts it all the way back to the warning track. Man.
So digging in, Jarren Duran. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The Yankees up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the 7th. That's out to center field. This looks like extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases.
And at second with one away. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. That's in for a strike at 95. It's 0-1.
Pretty amazing, his first pitch strike percentage, over 90%. You know you're getting something in the zone first pitch. So if you're a hitter, got to be ready to let it fly, even though he's had a lot of success on that first pitch of the at-bat.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Myers gets under it and puts the squeeze on that one. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Cedane Rafaela.
Rafaela.
And a foul ball. Man on second, 2 down. And there's the strike. The next offering misses. And the count 1-2. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And foul ball. On the ground. And it goes just foul. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Harrison Bader.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Here the right-hander back to work. Well struck left field. And he brings it into the warning track.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out. First pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
And here is Austin Wells. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
One down, base is empty.
Ball
and
2.
Another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
There's the strike, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals.
Outside, that's a ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Right through there for a strike.
3-2.
Smoked on the ground, a second. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Yankees, the shortstop.
So up next, Ahmed Rosario. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
This one lifted in the air, left field, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So digging in, Whit Merrifield. That's inside. Ball 1. Two outs. That clips the corner. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Liam Hendricks, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. And a 1-1. And that's in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
And another ball.
2-2 to count.
Got him. And that is that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Last half of the 8th coming up. Yankees 12 and the Red Sox nothing. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Marcus Stroman.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Connor Wong, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
Ball 1.
And ball 1. Stroman, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a cutter, a slider, a slurve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Wouldn't chase that time. And down on strikes. And now one away.
Now batting.
Romy Gonzalez up next for the Red Sox.
Gonzalez.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike. The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to Jazz. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the shortstop,
David Hamilton up next for the Red Sox.
Hamilton.
Just missed. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Red Sox go 1-2-3. And we're back here at Fenway Park. New inning getting started. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Oswaldo Cabrera. Winkowski back to work. This one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off.
The batter number 13, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1,
Base is
no
empty,
strike.
1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Yeah.
Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Left-hand batter waits.
8-2.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. One down, base is empty.
That's
Good
a ball.
eye right there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Two outs, base
Now
is
batting,
empty. Brett
the left
Myers now at the
Brett
plate.
Meyer.
And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball 1. The Yanks up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. That one drilled left field. And it's off the Green Monster. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a double. 4th hit of the night for him.
Having a really nice game here. That's his second
The right
extra
field,
base hit.
number
Just a
99.
cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
It's Aaron Judge now.
Drove it off the wall last time, just missed out on a home run.
Up the middle. Gets it to first.
Good job.
And the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Bottom 9,
Leading
digging
off
in,
for
Rob
the Red
Refsnyder.
Sox, the designated hitter.
Stroman
Rob
goes 5 feet 7 inches,
Refsnyder.
180 pounds, and he
that's
was
it.
selected to the All-Star game last year. In the air out to center. Bader moving under it. 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Rafael.
He's 2 outs away.
Devers.
And now Rafael Devers. That's in there. 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Good late
0-2 the
sink on
count.
that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Third baseman, number 2.
Now it's Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
On the ground, and this should do it. Chisholm. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees use 2 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
9 wins in a row. It's such a good feeling right now with this club that no one wants to be the player that causes the team to lose. In fact, they're looking at ways, each player, every day they come to the ballpark, how can I help us win today? And this is a great feeling. It's like being in the playoffs when individual statistics don't matter. It's all about the team W.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.